realize...
I quote from President Trump in reference to him being asked about why he intentionally fired Colonel Vindeman. And talking about his reputation. He says, actually, I don't know him, never spoke to him or met him, I don't believe. But he was very insubordinate, reported contents of my perfect calls incorrectly, and was given a horrendous report by his superior, the man he reported to, who publicly stated that Vindeman had problems with judgment, adhering to the chain of command, and leaking information, in other words, out, Mr. Trump wrote.
He loves to Mariah Carey anything. I don't know him. There's a picture.
I'm still not seeing what's the point. What's wrong with that?
Well, you have people that are required by law to listen to these conversations to make sure that it is not a breach of law. Mm-hmm. And Trump is guilty of a breach of law. The only reason he was acquitted is because it was a bribe. Because Mitch McConnell controls the Senate. McConnell should be out. The man is totally corrupt. He should be out.
Still waiting to hear what law.
You are not allowed to
ask a foreign
country to aid you for your own political gain. That is not allowed.
So if I look under the statute, I would actually see that?
You see that,
you're not allowed to ask a foreign guy to do something?
You are not allowed. It's part of the emoluments. It's one of the situations in the emoluments clause. You are not allowed for a quid pro quo. You cannot do anything that will assist you in that, and he's done nothing.
That would be a thing of value.
Value, and he has done nothing but that since the minute he went to office.
So if a president said, hey, this particular country, I want to send you a pallet of $100 million in cash, but I need you to do this one particular act, would that be under the same law?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so why didn't anybody bring Barack Obama to bear about that? How about when let's say another guy says, hey, before I give you $1 billion, I want you to fire this guy. I want you to fire that guy for whatever reason it is, but I'm not giving you that $1 billion. Do you think that's moral? Do you think that's right?
Well, it depends. If it's to enhance his own political campaign, yes. If it's because the world organizations got together and said, this guy is not prosecuting corruption, if you want our support, you're going to have to change the way that you do things. Absolutely, because you're not
very much like quid pro quo.
It is.
I'm going to say,
they've never said that quid pro quo was a crime. What they said is that when you use it to enhance your own political situation,
when you use it for personal gain and for your political, that is personal gain. It is not national gain.
We've always used quid pro quos in our government.
It's not national gain. It's not for the American people. It's him personally.
Yeah. So what's the national gain to get the Ukraine to fire a prosecutor that actually publicly said that he was going to go after the guy's son?
What's the national gain of investigating Biden's son?
By exploring where the corruption possibly came from or the impetus of this entire fallacious impeachment. Because I've yet to hear what the real crime is. And if you read
the real crime that they didn't bother to bring up is his complete and total emoluments clause violations from the minute he was put into office.
Now, that one I'm going to agree with you with.